About 4 hours in on the road. Coffee in the back, coffee in the front. 740 pounds worth of coffee beans in a little Japanese import vehicle. This is not the glamorous part, but I made it work. It's in the car. I can't drink any of it because it's all raw and it's extremely heavy right now. So here goes another 4 hours on the road to get this back to the house and get to my records. Let's have fun with this. Sunday, February 27th, 2022. I just got up. I've knocked back already about 3 or 4 coffees. I've lost count already. I'm not sure how many shots of espresso I'm up to. But today, we go in search of David Bowie. Let's get weird and find some vinyls. I'm going to brush my hair first. And we are off. This is as good as brushing my hair is going to be today. It's been raining almost every day for about a week, and when it does that, my hair has a mind of its own. It does what it wants to do and nothing else. So we're on the road. We're going to drive about an hour out to Greenville, South Carolina, and see what we can find. The goal is David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That's the objective for the day. So hopefully we can find this on vinyl, and we may pick up a couple of other gems while we're in there. And we're going to see what they've got. And hopefully the traffic's not too bad, but I expect it will be because it's raining and we're going into Greenville. So enjoy my tragic hair. And I'm going to pay attention to the road. One of the really fun parts of going to a place that does vinyl is flipping through the records. And there's our score for the day. It's our target. Several other Bowie vinyls available. A few that I'm probably going to go back for. And I found a Sgt. Pepper's soundtrack. And I got my hands on a Danzig record. And the grand prize for today, the success and the whole purpose of this mission, Bowie. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars in hand, 180 gram reissue. And once I get back home with these, I will be opening them, or at least this one, to go into more detail about the album and the art and probably a really bad Kanye West joke, because I can. And you'll see why in a little bit. So we're doing a little revision now since YouTube has decided to ding me for a copyright claim over a muted music video showing visuals of David Bowie. I'm going to reshot this whole little section without the music video and just talk about the topic. Bowie had 2 very distinctive, different looking eyes. And there's a reason for that. And, today, in modern day, it would be done by using contact lenses. But that's not the case here. When Bowie was about 15 years old, so the story goes, he had a crush on a girl, and so did his school buddy. And they were both going after the same girl, and Bowie tried to run interference on the dude and made some stuff up or told her plans had changed or something that kept the two apart. Well, the other boy found out and basically rocked Bowie's head one good time and left him with a permanently dilated left eye. So what you see in images of Bowie where one eye looks different than the other is the fact that his left eye is permanently dilated and his right eye is completely normal. And he was like that for the entire rest of his life. But that's the explanation of the two eyes, and I intended to have some visual aids in here, but even muting and standing in front of a screen apparently gets you dinged on YouTube. So I will just talk about David Bowie without showing any of that clip since they have an issue with it. And I will re-upload and try this again. If you want to see the original version, find us on Facebook. So far, it's still available there. And as promised, the meat and potatoes. David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. This is remastered heavyweight 180 gram vinyl, imported from Germany. You see the artwork that's on the cover. Brand new, just opened, $25. And this is pretty much an exact duplication of the original release. And this K West does not mean Kanye. So for all of you that think that Kanye West is going to skyrocket this dude's career, please keep in mind, this is older than Kanye West. So if anybody knows the true story behind K West, I'm assuming it may be some kind of street marker or building marker in England. I don't know. But I'd love to know the answer. If you know the answer, respond in the comments. But the cover is based on a photograph. As you flip it over, there's another photograph of David on the back. Track listing. Moon Age Dream, Starman, Hang On to Yourself, phenomenal song. Ziggy Stardust, Suffragette City is on here. Amazing album. And some of Bowie's most iconic material. And you can see who plays what, who does what in the band. And even the artwork has been credited. And they're very specific of how to play this. To be played at maximum volume. So if you get this, turn it up. Don't turn it down. Turn it up. Photographer is credited. But this is generally a very exact duplicate to the original, other than the barcode. Barcodes did not exist on records when this originally came out in the early 70s. So that's the only variation. As we get into the vinyls, you'll notice that the vinyl is in a plain white sleeve. And this is common with 180 gram vinyls. I'm not going to pull it out. You can see the center label. This isn't a color vinyl release. It's just standard black. And there are different versions of this for different countries. So there's really no way to say that there's an original reproduction of a center label. There are different variations for different countries. And this one is no different. But it's not in the original sleeve. And this is common with 180 gram vinyls. But what's not common with 180 gram vinyls is not only did they produce this nice anti-static sleeve to hold the record, but they also reproduced the actual sleeve. And with a lot of 180 gram releases, this will be just a basic insert sheet. But in the case of this one, they've actually gone through the process of manufacturing a pocketed sleeve. And on one side, you've got some photographs. David, when he was very young. Trevor, Mick, and the other Mick. So there were two Micks in this band. They're all photographed as well. And some lyrics at the top. And on the other side is the lyrics to all the songs on this album. So this is the meat and potatoes of this purchase for the day that we drove an hour to get. And that's the whole point of these videos. So that's it for today. We got a Bowie record that we were looking for, and we've done the unpackaging of it so you guys can see at home what it's included with. If you like our videos, we are not monetized by buying records or recording the videos. We do, however, roast coffee, And if you'd like to get our hands on our coffee, that's what pays for doing all of this. These are literally done guerrilla style, running around with my cell phone to record what I'm doing so you can experience it with me. And if you want to see more, log into concafesc.com, pick up a bag of coffee or two. If you're local to the Gaffney or Spartanburg areas of South Carolina, I'll deliver it straight to your front door. So take a look at what we offer, and if you like what we do, buy a bag. It pays to do more of these, and there will be more coming. Good night.